Welcome to episode 4 of Keybounce's Overkill casting dilemma. I am playing on Reika's dev server, and I'm currently exploring my starting continent. So let me finish exploring this, or explore some more, and see if we can explore the right side of the continent. See how big it is. The first thing to notice as I move around is that it moves in quite a bit. And as we continue to explore, we are going around the outside edge, and it continues to move inward. And it looks like it's going to be about a 4,000 block wide continent. Notice how much it moves in. It really looks like it's only going to be a thin continent.
And my gearbox is
Did it break?
It keeps burning.
It'll grow back.
I wish. That'd be a cool mechanic, wooden gearboxes grow back.
They technically do. They're made of wood. It grows back.
You could actually add that as integration with Botania, because it adds living wood.
Yeah, I like the idea of a living wood gearbox that repairs itself. That's a little bit of Botania integration for Rotorcraft, which, I remember we were trying to do and realizing that, Chromatograph is the way to go, not Botania.
You could probably do the same with the stone gearboxes and living rock.
Yeah?
That's cool, and then you wouldn't need nearly as much lubricant either.
You could also make them consume mana as a balance.
Yeah. And gradually consume mana. That's really cool. I like that. 1 second.
Well, what about living stone gearbox as well?
That's
I just said living rock. Living rock. I don't know what the real one is.
It's living rock.
Oh, it's living rock. I'm a dirt.
What's next? A live root?
That's Twilight Forest.
But yeah, I think that's really cool. Like basically the gearbox will consume mana, very, very small amounts of it. So it consumes a token amount of mana, right, just to prevent it from being abused. And it, can repair its damage, just like the wooden one can. I really, really like that.
Yeah, you and your 20,000 boxes of dirt.
Well, the whole ship was full, so...
That's your own fault.
It was full of nothing but dirt and dirt and dirt. Like, literally, I did that in, various avian decorations, but...
Meh.
Wait, what? Did the Nether reset again?
No. Although Zero mentioned something of that, but, the last reset we had was last night, so...
Because my portal moved.
I like how jungles spawn watermelons. I believe that's Biomes of Plenty doing that.
Nope, vanilla. Or,
Since when did... Really?
if it is Biomes of Plenty, they're backporting a vanilla change.
It is Jungle Edge. Do watermelons spawn in Jungle Edge?
They should, yes. They
I
should
don't know
spawn in all
anything about
jungles.
watermelon biology.
Oh, normally no. I mean, they are kind of a tropical plant, but no, they would not normally spawn in jungles. But this is Minecraft.
So, as a squid, I just played salmon and swam up a streams. Just because.
Don't... Please, I know it's the streams mod. Please don't say up a streams.
What should I say?
Up a stream.
Okay.
Singular.
I swam up.
Someone sounds like they're a little bit up the edge.
I swam up a series of block rivers, okay?
That will work.
Whee! Downhill!
Yeah,
A
like
series of
200
streams.
electron,
Whoa.
10 electron tubes. Gonna make 2 max-size forestry multi-farms.
Huh. Chunk error. Okay. Man, those things look awesome cross section.
One's for trees, the other's for peat.
I thought you were gonna say pea.
Eh.
You are a meh.
So is the stabilized redstone supposed to be disabled, or is it just Project Red being a pain in the ass?
Project Red's being a pain in the ass because when you make it in the smeltery, it doesn't give you destabilized redstone. It gives you that liquid redstone.
I've been having to use the extra utilities colored blocks, which do give destabilized redstone, but it's a really stupid, idiot, hacky
Mixing
thing.
destabilized redstone and molten red and iron doesn't give you the Project Red wire, so it's the molten redstone that
Yikes.
does. And so the smeltery can be used to make the redstone alloy wire, which is what I usually desire to do.
Mildly annoyed.
Yeah, the
that you
smeltery
have to
makes
do
the molten redstone, which is used for alloying purposes, and I love it for that. But... What do you say, Trey?
that. I was mildly annoyed when I found that out. The magma crucible being disabled.
There's nothing it can do that the rock melter can't.
In that way.
You're probably not wrong.
Meh.
But it's just like, my timing is... Hold on.
Foam worms having fun face planting my Zambaro crystals.
Yeah. See, I'm just... As usual, we plan for saying, oh yeah, 5 minutes, fine, and then, I get locked in. Oh yeah.
I did a lot of work.
What are you talking about?
Wolf.
Oh, I need you to come here.
Oh, to your base.
Yeah.
A derp. You know what?
Derp, I guess that works.
I'm doing it that way just so you have more time. We have more time.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
This wall of chests here, except for this chest that has the 2 torches in front of it, that's all my stuff. And this chest over here on the left, in the middle, that's also all my stuff. But everything else, any chest that's not empty, the contents of it,
Was
are
wolves?
from wolf space. Yeah, not at all. Just stick.
The Vena looks good though. I think Vena looks great.
That's a lot of ore.
Forgive me, I was not recording. I'm checking out a rainbow biome over here just to see if there's anything going on. And while I'm at it, I'm setting up a quick little mini base. So I've made a shear because I see some cobwebs and I want to get string. And I've just got some stuff set aside in case of disaster.
Why
gonna slam
am I
dunk
like
you.
floating in the air? Okay, that was weird. Ah. The fuck?
Right, I need some shafts.
Oh right, I'm a heat scar spider.
Is it getting late in the day? Yes, it is getting late in the day.
Oh, that's why.
And deer needs a chiropractor.
Yes, it does.
Oh, would anyone like some of that metamorphic rock from Botania?
I might do that eventually.
Wherefore
I'm
art
going to be
thou,
sleeping to set a spawn point.
Okay.
Steel shaft.
Wherefore art thou?
Where am
Ah,
I?
that's for the blast furnace. No. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Portal to the last millennium.
That's way funny because it's Omega.
What did he do?
He set his forest on fire.
Yes.
You're going to really, really like the advanced describer.
Okay, let's hear
imagine.
your
That's one of the
evil
reasons
laugh,
you installed the
Reika.
mod. Wait, what?
Let's hear the evil laugh.
It's not something you just do randomly.
It's a situational thing.
Yes, very much. So.
Mwahahaha.
No. Start evil laugh. Hack up lung.
The mod or lookups return null. That's not a problem. It does the lookup all the time, though. That's why it does that. Man, what? I thought that's the recipe. Oh, I need a chest in the bottom. Man. There, thermionic fabricator.
I mean, I've not died to bugs. I mean, I've died to plenty of bugs and stuff and had to spawn shit back in.
Carpenter.
It's really annoying.
Continuing the trend of dumbbell-shaped machines.
I should make an entire mod with dumbbell-shaped machines just for you.
Man, they don't work so well with my texture pack.
What hit me?
Because I did the textures back in 1.2.5 for them, right? And they work
There's a
fine back
spider
then,
here.
But Forestry's changed the UV map
Spider.
since then, and it means there's a couple of transparent parts in the texture now. So like the dumbbell part is like the front frame is a little too small, like the front panel for the frame, and so there's like an edge of transparency around it. It looks silly.
Well, the thermionic one isn't shaped like that.
No, the thermionic is just a block. Looks like a crafting table on steroids or something.
Block.
Actually, the moistener doesn't seem to have the issue. I've never made it, but the carpenter and centrifuge do have the issue.
Reika,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a rainbow forest, and a cave spider came out of nowhere and hit me.
Thumb
There's
craft,
probably a
spider,
great
great wood.
tree with cobwebs all over it.
Yes, there is.
Spider spawner at the bottom of it.
Oh,
Yeah, they have
joy.
cave spider spawners. It may not actually be directly underneath one of the logs. I've seen them generate a couple of blocks away from the base of the tree a couple of times. There's a chest full of loot underneath it, though, so I mean, it's not a hole.
Well, that's 2 of them.
Have you settled in a territory yet, Keybounce?
Well, I'm pretty sure I've got a territory, but so far it looks to only be about 4,000 blocks wide, not 5,000 blocks wide.
Part of it can be ocean. That's you're gonna want that.
Current guess is 12,000 by 4,000, and I'll know more when I have more of it explored. Reika, I am looking at a large amount of blocks of leaves, almost walls of leaves that are not dying off after removing the trees around them.
Are they dye trees?
Yes.
Is there another dye tree nearby on the side of the where that wall is? Like within like 4 blocks?
MJ a tick is very unhelpful these days.
No, it's very easy to convert.
1, 2,
Multiply by
3,
10.
4.
What's the conversion?
10 to 1.
So
Or 1 to
160.
I'm always going to use MJ for buildcraft engines. I just am.
This group is distance 4, but there is air between the leaves and the trees.
I understand that there's air, but the point is that
His dye trees are kind of derpy.
the leaf logic is a little fucky. Because the alternative is a recursive search. On top of that, because dye trees can spawn with any logs, it greatly complicates the thing, because you can't say, oh, that's part of another tree, because you don't know. You can't do log leaf matching.
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah,
trees,
diagonally would have to be the case for the vanilla stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
crud!
Again, it's because I use a greatly simplified leaf logic, because otherwise it would be more expensive computationally. I have no desire to do that.
I had another spider come out at me. I put a torch on that spawner.
Clearly, do you realize how big of an area a normal vanilla spawner can spawn in? It's pretty sizable.
Yeah, putting a torch on it doesn't do much of anything. It's a 8x8x8 centered on the northeast corner of the spawner. Or 8x8x3, sorry.
And you can't open the chest if the spawner is still there.
Correct.
You need to
Correct,
break
the
it.
spawners are opaque.
That
Yeah,
is
you
the
have to break it.
strangest opaqueness I have seen through.
I went on a rant about this like a week ago. Opaque visually doesn't mean opaque in code.
Okay, lumber axe. Durability 0 of 552.
Even that seems
552.
too high.
God, why are they barking so much? What the table require a portable focus, portable hole focus?
Yeah, I have a mana pearl. If I accidentally right-click the mana pearl, it's not going to consume it, is it?
No.
Correct.
Well, it's not the roof. This is going to be like the second floor of the house is where all the plant stuff is going to be. By the way, can mana spreaders be aimed at other mana spreaders and have like a funneling system?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
You don't want to. You want
Orbs of energy.
Go to
Look at the falling.
They do not seem particularly useful, but at least they're not obviously dangerous.
Yeah, tell that to Frey.
Go read the entry about them.
If I had a chromatic craft lexicon, I would.
I thought you did.
He loves
I had a death that wiped out every one of my books.
Man.
it. Wait, why is the controller blocked for my ring?
Reika?
Mhm.
I just punched a rainbow leaf with my hand, and for a moment my health and hit bar went black. In fact, it just went black again. Is that a render issue or what?
That's a render issue.
Okay. I was worried maybe I had done something I shouldn't do.
No, there is no penalty.
All right.
Keybounce went to punch a rainbow tree. Little did he know this would cause the end of the world.
No, my thinking was more like, did I disturb those ball entities and make them mad at me?
Which then caused the end of the world.
Well, now you just need to know that you should never make a turbine, because they will hunt you down and find you and kill you.
Well, I don't think I will ever be short of dyes again.
God damn, I've been mute this whole time. I keep doing that. I'll mute myself for a couple seconds so I can do something, and then come back, forget to unmute myself, and then talk to myself for 6 hours.
Imagine how I feel when I realize that I haven't been recording when I thought I've been recording.
I hate when that happens. I've done that before. I've done that so many times.
Just when I thought this continent I'm on was coming around to close the loop, as it were, it's going back the other direction.
Just to fuck with you.
I thought it was going to be about 12,000 by 4,000, which would make a nice two-person place. Now, as I understand it, Reika said that jungle was one of the biomes that's needed for progress in KmOcd-Reika, and I know that it's got a species of bee that you need as well.
The jungle is not required for KmOcd-Reika progress.
Okay. What about was I correct about having a needed bee species?
Tropical drones are useful, but I wouldn't call it required.
Well, you do need it for some other bee species, and it's the earliest way of actually getting silk.
You realize that I
Fran.
have been looking for a jungle, and this is the first one I have found. And I thought they were needed.
No, deserts are needed.
Ah, got plenty of those.
Deserts and oceans are the only needed biomes.
What is the magical forest biome like?
Rainbow tree. Oh, magical forest biome like. It's very blue.
Is it useful, wanted, desired?
It's useful for Thaumcraft. You need it to grow mana beans.
It's
You don't have to grow mana beans at all, but if you want to, you can only do it in that biome.
What's this
Yeah,
random piston
yeah.
for?
Piston. Oh, that was the piston I used to break the Ender Dragon egg.
Oh, okay. I thought of the perfect little overhead thing that I could do for my base, or to show what my base represents.
Ice plains next to a desert.
Did I just get an emerald from digging with the bedrock shovel? Oh my god, Rachel.
Yeah, there's like a rare chance of
Yeah.
getting a diamond or an emerald.
I'm the reason that feature got implemented.
What feature? What happened?
That's an
The
awesome
bedrock
feature.
shovel.
The bedrock shovel does what?
It allows for extra things to drop when you mine with it.
I probably have, well, just a guess, I probably have about as much experience in applied energetics as Keybounce might.
You've never used it before?
Only very minimally. To the point of just hooking up a drive in a terminal.
Then you have more experience than me. I found a savanna plateau, went in along a river hoping to find a savanna plateau M inside it.
Omega, we need to make a cave dimension.
You need my world building expertise.
Yes, we need to make a cave dimension.
Alright, let's have some fun. I'm gonna need pages, of course, obviously.
My sealed notebooks are in this chest.
Okay.
I'm actually slightly hurt.
What?
You're not asking me for help on designing ages.
I'm confused.
I'm the master of building ages. It's kind of something I do.
Okay, now I'm actually wanting to challenge that. Shall we have an age off?
That would sound incredibly unfair.
That would sound like it would kill the server, and I would be mad at both of you.
Also, another thing, that'd be incredibly unfair because we don't have enough pages to define everything, so there'd be a lot of RNG involved.
I would have to put you guys in. I would have to give you guys creative mode notebooks.
Your empty collision folders don't stack. That's really disappointing. Ah, I love that sound. I don't love the ding 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 dinging sound, but I do love the sound of the friction heater going off.
What is the pink rock?
The one with the kind of coal-shaped, sort of. It's not really coal-shaped at all.
No, it looks smooth.
Is it opal?
Oh.
I don't know. I see it at a distance.
There's no easy way to take these pages out. You gotta do it one by one. Actually, I thought of an easy way of doing it, but it might get a little bit messy. Hey, could you please put a vacuum hopper on top of this filing cabinet? I had an idea.
Are you trying to combine pages?
We're putting them all into a filing cabinet for easy use
Oh.
because we're doing it manually.
Stonebound on bedrock?
What?
Yeah, Stonebound wouldn't really work well on the bedrock.
I mean, it would work incredibly well. I mean, that's a lot of durability you'd have to go through to get to that point, though. And you'd have.
I think
you'd
it
make
works off of
exactly-
percentage. I don't think it works off of durability.
Aw.
No, I'm pretty sure it goes off of durability because I noticed that the things with very low durability don't get much of a stonebound bonus, but things with big durabilities do accumulate large stonebound bonuses.
I'm not sure if biome pages like that can spawn in these collision folders. You might have to get them through a different method.
The folders are the only way to get them, unless you do go to Mistcraft Ages. Do those things spawn in Mistcraft Ages?
Does what spawn in what?
I mean, the
I've heard two different
libraries do,
The
questions.
of course.
libraries, yeah. The libraries.
Okay, that's everything.
Or, you know, if villagers
Go for-
went broke, there's the Mistcraft one.
So I like this rainbow forest. Here's a river. This is rainbow forest. This is a streams. This is a river. But this large area is basically solid rainbow forest. Swamp and jungle nearby, as well as colored clay. Magical forest here. And I think this was a magical forest here.
Ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosion. As far as the eye can see, and only one who can survive. I wonder who it'll be. Is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Angels sang out in immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. who
My spear will
delivered-
pierce the heavens.
who delivered a kick that could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones.
What the f?
Indy lied there, writhing his pain as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through that clever disguise and crushed Batman's knees between his thighs.
Oh,
Then Gandalf the Grey, then Gandalf the White, then something Monty Python Black Knight, then into be something.
You
then
actually
between Reading.
remembered you actually understood the words
To what?
RoboCop Terminator.
to the
Captain Kirk,
song
Darth
Ultimate
Vader.
Showdown.
Well, of course. I'm on the spectrum, remember? It's kind of a
Meanwhile,
requirement.
I remember something as dumb as Anshuana Buffon Tonko Bala Della Raquanda La Quisha Bedisha Tisha Buffon Trella Di Quatrea.
That's
And
a
I
sweet animal,
don't.
though, of course you would remember that.
Mm-hmm. And then my arch enemy Deltrice.
Rule 34 is if it exists, there is a point of everything. Rule 35 is if it doesn't exist, you must make it.
And if it doesn't exist, you must make it.
And if it doesn't exist, you must make it.
And when we find we need it, then we'll make it. For all
that
these crazy
prawns.
songs. That's not a dandelion.
Wait, what is it?
The yellow chromatic craft flower. I thought it was a dandelion.
Ah.
I like this area. Seriously good contention for start for where to call my home. Alright, I'm getting off for the night, people.
Good night.
Goodbye.